Before we get started, shout outs to again, Nick. Not Nick on Twitter, Vools. Again, stop asking me where I'm getting these subs from. We can't rely on billion-dollar corporations, Sony and Kadokawa and Crunchyroll and all the English, translations. Man, they aren't even doing like a simulcasted English dub anymore. That's garbage. So we have to have actual organic community members stepping up. That's where I'm getting it from. Maybe you'll be lucky to find him in the YouTube comment section or go check out his Twitter. Thank you again for the subs. Last episode, where did we leave off? Subaru is back, but like his memories are not back. He has newfound belief and faith in himself after he sees how much Emilia believes in him. The him that he doesn't even know. The him that he thinks that like, what did I even do to like deserve these people? I think that the best part for me personally last episode was the moment where he's groveling on the ground, so desperate, saying, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What can I actually do? That moment actually hit so hard. And of course, Stay Alive playing. As the ground breaks, Satora's like, I'm tired of listening to this bullshit. Fuck you. Everyone's going down. Subaru jumps in and he just dives in. And it's kind of reminiscent of season 1 at the cliff top with Byakuya after Subaru yoinks the drills. That was also when he was at his lowest. Doesn't know what to do, but realizes, you know what? These people are someone that I do want to save. And he jumps off the cliff to his death. He jumps into that fucking dark dimension. And now we're back. Let's see what happens today. Yeah. That's kind of funny to me. Imagine you're Byakuya and Emilia, and Subaru just wakes up and says, I'm back. She's like, whoa, what the? Okay, hey, well, welcome. Yeah?
Oh. Emilia.
Show Byakuya some love. We backhanded Byakuya before. Show Patrash some love too.
心配してたのはエミリアだけじゃない
かしら。
のよ。顔かしら。まるで可愛いベティがここにいるのが信じられないみたい。
Kawaii Betty.
なのよ。いきなりすぎるかしら。
Look at Patrash's head movement.
ベアトリス！ベアトリス！ベアトリス！
なんなのよ。いきなりすぎる。
Yeah?
お前本当に落ち着く顔してるな。実家に帰ってきたような可愛さだ。
She is
惚れ惚れ
adorable.
する。
She is adorable and goddamn, that forehead can only be rivaled by Rihanna.
お前本当に落ち着く顔してるな。実家に帰ってきたような可愛い。
What is up with the trope of lollies with big ass foreheads? Why is that a thing?
てるつもりじゃないと思いたいのよ。
It is a compliment.
スバル、分かってないんだから。スバル。
Tears of happiness,
どうしたかしら。
relief.
大丈夫。泣かないで
Aww.
スバル。
Patrash, get in there.
ゆっくり深呼吸してアトリスも私も一緒にいるから。
My Patrash just mocking the camera. I just know if Ram was here, she would not be giving him a hug.
私も一緒にいるから。
Beautiful soundtrack right now. Oh. Look at that. He takes the initiative. Instead of him being gripped, he decides, no, I will be the one holding the hand. That's cute. That soundtrack reminds me of the track from Kenichi Suedo that plays at the end of season 1 finale. Like there's like a specific theme here. Do you hear it? This like instrument kind of reminds me of the season 1 scenes. Anyways, he's back. Tears of grief, sorrow, joy, anguish, guilt, the happiness, everything above. It's an emotional moment. Let's go.
そんなわけで、実は書庫で記憶を置くんだが、そこのところ了承してほしいんだ。
Misplaced the memories in the library. Okay, that's no LARPing today. Not acting like we're all good. He's kind of off. Will Ram believe this
実
though?
は書庫で記憶を置くことしたら
Misplaced
しい。
memories.
みんなには迷惑かけるかもなんだが、そ
すごくスバルのことが心
すご
配だと
く
思うわ。
mentioned.
でも私たち
Damn, that's a canon event. He's still holding that face. So disgusted that after the breakup with the boyfriend at the rooftop, that was the last interaction he'll have with that old Subaru, at least for now.
でも私たちがシャンとしててあげないと。一
Shall
番
kinda
不安なのは
shocked.
スバルなんだから。
Meidi's eyes are very like, huh? She's like, I don't believe you, really?
スバルなんだから。
とてもそうは見えません。
Ram!
というより、これは何の茶番なの？
ちゃけてるよ。あまりの不安に俺の心は張り裂けそうだ。
達者
Okay.
な口だこと。
Says you. You've got quite the tongue. Dude, she is literally the mini boss that we can't get past. She's literally like that obstacle we must resolve before we can actually make meaningful progression. How do we earn her trust? This is crazy.
あまりの不安に俺の心は張り裂けそうだ。
You know what? Maybe the answer is to stop groveling and saying, please understand me, Ram. Maybe she needs to be dominated. Because like it just doesn't seem to work when we have an emotional appeal saying, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. I've lost my memories. Please help me. And she's like, You're lying. I think we just need to fucking dominate her.
彼にこんな悪趣味な嘘を作りかしら。
Oh, oh, Biko! Assist! Damn, sometimes she just got those sharp, witty remarks that even Ram can't say anything about. Uh-huh.
ではすごく困ったさんよね。
Did she really just say Sugoku? She's trolling. This is a familiar face, dude. We've seen this
で
before.
はすごく困ったさんよね。
Hmm.
なにその話って失礼じゃない？
I mean.
あら？か何を忘れちゃったの？
いわゆるエピソードきと覚えてるんだが、
EML.
人との思い出話とかになると結構グズグズなんだ。
Okay, go back. Episodic memory loss is what he's defining. I think this is actually a clinically approved term. He remembers the name of things, but when it comes to memories with others, it's gone. That's a good excuse, right? Names of things again, right? Of the other iterations that we're doing, of course, we're going to be gathering information. How do we explain to them such that we know of some points, yet we're still missing? This is a very good excuse.
割と覚えてるんだが、人との思い
Yo, good call. Isn't this what Al has? No, that's cut content. No, that's web novel cut content that might not be canon with the main story though. Isn't that what we discussed back in the days? Al has like episodic memory loss. He doesn't seem to remember some shit every once in a while. But that's not actual light novel stuff, is it? It's again the whole Al Subaru, you know, parallels. Is this just another little Easter egg teasing from Tape?
それって例えば昨日のこととかもなの？
どうか。
Oh.
それはそうだな。
お日さま。
Yeah, it's still kind of rough here. Subaru has no clue though, right? I don't think he has any idea of exactly what happened. No one's gonna obviously brief him about it. The only people is Julius and Anastasia. He needs to like kind of like understand off of these little actions of why he's acting so like a brooding, ruminating man. What happened?
それはそうだな。
お日様待ってたら計算なんすか？正直。
That's the other stuff. That's just completely different. Or Flugel, Subaru, I don't know. He just apparently just hit his head and just forget shit.
何回忘れたら計算なんすか？
正直まだ受け入れるのは難しい。月くんのような状態を引き起こす罠がある。
Yeah.
そう考えた方が良さそうだね。
Gluttony? Sure, yeah.
が見つけてくれた証拠だ。もともと曰くつきみたいな場所だしな。
Go back.
怪しいのは倒れてる俺をエミリアちゃんたちが見つけてくれた証拠。
ちゃん。
I'm surprised he doesn't just call her Emilia Tan by instinct because of his just otaku ways from the past. That's crazy how she didn't even know what Emilia Tan even was, like a cute little pet name in Japanese culture, otaku culture, and she just went along with it, and now it's like a thing where she's like, oh, you don't call me that anymore.
もともと曰くつきみたいな。あ、みんなとにかく
It's gonna be called EMC now, bro, not EMT.
一旦休憩入れよう。
She just locks in. No time to worry about such things. We'll get the memories back and then he'll call you that name again. That's actually so sad.
頭の整理も必要だと思うから一旦休憩入れようぜ。俺はその間ラムと行こうぜラム。ちょうど俺を水場に誘いたそうな顔してただろ。
Yeah. Should we have said that? Because like I don't know, maybe this kind of adds on to like the suspicion around like how did you know that, even though it was kind of maybe obvious with the intents and the body language, but like we obviously are metagaming right now. I don't know, man.
誘いたそうな顔してただろ。
What?
だろ。水場に誘いたそうな顔してただろ。
How is still this fucking what?
さっきの茶番はどういうつもりだったの？
ラム、俺の記憶がないのはない。記憶がないんだ。 みんなの名前と関係する。
ごめんなさい。
この塔に奪われたたくさんのものを取り戻すことも。でもそれだけだ。俺の動機は。俺は。
バルス
What? I think it's hilarious. She still calls him Barusu though, even in this moment. You know, like when someone says your full name, like your parent or something, and you know it's like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. She still calls him Barusu though.
バルスこんなくだらない嘘
He is kind of lying, but not about everything. We're lying about a very specific thing in order to make sure that we can have an excuse for the names and stuff, but still.
こんなくだらない嘘
嘘じゃねえよ。
レムを忘れた。そんなバカな話
必ず取り戻すよ。
Good answer. What?
口でバルスは
We,
レムを
that's my fucking fault. This is the craziest victim blaming I've seen in my fucking life, bro. Not even the craziest judge that would blame a fucking rape victim of like, oh, you dressed that way, you deserved it. Like, what are we doing right now? Like, he's like apologetic, like, I forgot, my bad, bro. Like, I got jumped by fucking gluttony. He don't even know. And she's like, you forgot still. I don't care about your intent or how to make it up. She just wanna crash the fuck
バ
out.
ルスはレムを
Jesus
それでも
Christ.
取る。
Good! Dominator!
一切合切やり遂げて全員で帰る。
Yeah.
あって当然なんだ。この塔で起きたことを思えば。ラム、
Wait!
俺は記憶も貸してくれ。
This is good!
全員の力がいるんだ。
What's your name?
貸してくれ。全員の力がいるんだ。
It's kind of
ゲー
working.
ムを忘れたを約束する。
約束
Yeah.
必ず。
I mean, he's a promise breaker. If there's ever a theme with ReZero and promises, it's that this guy literally breaks promises all the fucking time. But it actually leads into like a good outcome sometimes.
約束
必ずやり遂げる。もし俺が諦めたら、煮るなり頭の中身を落っことしてきて、お前を泣かせた俺の罪滅ぼしだ。
We good? Slap. 1, 2, 3. Damn! 1, 2, 3. We're good. We're good. No. We're good. This is good. This actually means we made progress. If she's making this kind of face and kind of joking about like I didn't cry, this is like an Asian dad that says, it's okay. It's all right. You did a good job. These are good signs. This is the fucking biggest tsundere ever. We actually made progress. The answer really was just to confront her, bro. Never be a bitch around Ram. Never. You have to match her energy, if not try to dominate her. The more that you try to grovel and just expect pity from her, the more that she's gonna call you out on it and be so hostile. I think it's kind of funny how she's complaining about him losing the memories when she fucking lost the memories too. Now, I think Subaru did crash out at Ram 2 though, right? In season 1 when he woke up in the bed and he realized like, what do you mean you don't fucking remember your own sister? So there's some nice little interplay, you know, little callbacks from those kind of scenes too. But at the end of the day, bro, you wanna get a tsundere's attention? Flip it around. Fucking dominate her, bro. I can't believe we did a 3 replay fucking slap though. Ba ba ba!
ないで
お前。
Does that mean Roswell dominates Ram? Yeah, I feel like Priscilla's similar too, right? Where like Priscilla like wants you to like kind of match her energy. It's like an unspoken rule when you have these people that are like so fucking tsundere at you. You're not gonna get on their good side by like groveling. It's maybe another analogy is like a simp begging for like an e-girl's attention when they don't think anything of you, and you keep trying to be like this like wholesome like, you know, oh please, and put her on a pedestal. You gotta fucking call them out on that shit.
何盛り上がって何が勇気のいる話だいたいバルスが約束
破ってたの？
守った約束がいくつあるの
I don't know. Like the breaking promises thing has always been like a big theme, especially with like Amelia too, and like the spirit contracts and how important it is for, you know, a spirit user to like not like promises are very important. But like in season 2, it actually kind of worked out well where you broke a promise, but he went into like the sanctuary and like drew a bunch of stuff, words of support, you know, it works out.
やっぱり夏木座るなんてろくなやつじゃねえな。
Nice
なん
one.
で塔に座るなんて。やっぱり夏
Nice differentiation of old Baru and new Baru.
木連れてきたんだ。
出しゃばりだったのよ。それに口先だけはペラペラと言ってた。
あとはなんだ。足が短くて
Come on,
物覚え
give us some
が
good
悪くて
points.
変色化で。
覚えが悪くて変色化で諦めが悪かったわ。
God
です
damn!
よね。
But that last part's the good part. Didn't know when to give up. That is a very, very good just quality to
なく
have.
て物覚えが悪くて変色化で
Ram Glaze is super, dude. Ram's last hope is super. That's why she's so like upset that like her only hope at getting her sister back is like him. He solved everything. You listen to his plans, it just works out. In the perfect run, again, this guy is a literal fucking god, and he just knows what to do at every single point. So when he loses the memories, imagine how like uncertain everyone becomes, especially if you just been getting kind of carried.
それと
Mm.
レムを大事にしてくれてた。
Mm-hmm.
本当にレムを忘れたのね。
Yeah.
ああ、
バルス、本当にレ
レムだけじゃなく他の全部も。
Good moment right now.
この場
Nice
は
new
見逃してあ
soundtrack.
げる。立ちなさいバルス。
New piano soundtrack. I love these type of soundtracks. Don't crucify me. I know you're gonna crucify me for this. I prefer these type of soundtracks than soundtracks like Stay Alive. Because that's like a song. Basically what I'm trying to say is I prefer orchestral instrumental songs than vocal songs. It's just like a weird thing that I have ever since I was a kid. Anytime like my friends were listening to rap, hip hop, lyrics and stuff, I was always drawn to movie soundtracks, game soundtracks, like Hans Zimmer and the like. So stuff like this really, really appeals to me. And that's why I think episode 15, you know, what was that theme? What was that theme? When Puck says go to sleep. It's Requiem of something. That was actually like chills because that again, yeah, that is like the fucking instrumental this composition that just like makes me moved. So when I hear songs that's like more vocal side, it gets me hyped up, but I just don't have like a connection to it. It's always hype when like an anime opening plays though, during like a climactic moment, during like a season finale or conclusive moment, you know, just like a tradition though.
確かにここにいたんだよな。
Yeah.
確か
Oh!
にここにいたんだよな。
見えなくなっているだけよ。
But
冷たい雪に埋もれば姿を見せる。
what is this poetry? Yo, the walking scene is unironically like cinema. This is again like how you like send these storytelling, just like conversation moments. Like, give us some like unique shots, POV angles or whatever. The walking scene is actually
季
great.
節が訪れれば姿を見せる。
The poetry too. Wow. He'll show himself, man, when the time matters. Oh, that's PTSD. Watch out, watch out, watch out!
前回
Oh, I saw a pair of titties. I think that was Shala. It's crazy how he still gets near the edge of the stairs like this. I don't know how close he is, but like I would not want to even look down anymore.
前回もめっちゃかだった。
That's really cool. Also, the Natsuki Subaru was here that haunted him was the thing that like she just asked to Ram and got the validation for.
めっちゃかだった。あれは遠くないうちに必ずを。
Yeah!
だからまずは。
It's crazy. He actually fucking stands there right now. I would be so traumatized off of that run where he fell and did a fucking zigzag on the stairway. This is crazy, man.
だから
Ah! I think he did. Stop trolling me! Stop trolling me! Stop trolling me! No! Why would you do that? That's a flashback. That's a flashback. Tight! Jesus Christ! That was a Mario sound I just made. No, it was Matey. Good counter. Red. Nah. He set that up. He fucking set that up. It was Matey. Got him!
と危ねえ俺の話をしようぜ
Good one!
俺をこ
Actually, that's kind of fun also. That's funny as fuck considering he's killed her too. Anyways, okay. Why would MEILI do this right now? What is her motive? At this point, she has talked to Gluttony Subaru. Yeah. And like the nature of desire and just like what she wants. It's like, why? What is this?
取ってもらうからな
俺を殺した関お兄さん、だって本当に私がずっと簡単だったはずじゃない？
Yeah, but I think her overall attitude changed after interacting with Gluttony in the tower in the library.
はずじゃない？
ああチャンスはいくらでもあったんだろうなでもお前はそうしな殺そうって動機が今朝になって急に生えてきたんなら話は別だ
Something changed.
警察
Ah, shit, he got me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
話は別だ警察ってより昨日の夜からの連鎖反応って方が正解か
をなくしただなんて嘘をついて私はめられたのかしら？
勘違いそなん
We
かじゃな
still
い
did set her up
本当の
though.
話だから深刻だ
それはそれでやっぱりどうなの？始末をつけるのかしら？
Part of me kind of just wants to push her. Just to be like, see how it feels. At least this one run. And then I'd redo it again and then be serious this time. If that was a video game, that's what I would do. But this is not a video game, you know, this is fucking real in their POV.
悪い動物ちゃんも一緒にいない今なら
俺はお前を殺すつもりも傷つけるつもりもない
Okay.
幸い
She's actually shocked by that. The huh?
今までと同じ付き合い方をしていくつもりだ幸いお前の反抗書にしとけば何も起きなかったことにできる
So we just give her all this lot, you know, just like lenience and she's gonna turn a new leaf? There's gotta be more steps than that, because I just feel like MEILI is not gonna just be like, wow, how benevolent of you, how magnanimous, thank you, and then she just ends up pushing us 2 hours later. What's going to happen? What are we gonna do
かった
after?
ことにできる
何よ
でもまあ今回のこと
Very interesting voice acting from MEILI too, where she feels very sincere. She dropped the, you know, the cunning Elsa speech pattern, and this feels more like genuinely her.
何よ
でもまあ今回のことで分かってくれただろ俺をどうにかしようとってんならあれだせめてちゃんと話し合おう不満があれば俺もできるだけ
なんて不満なら今この状況がそうだわしようとしたのかお兄さんは分かってないのよそうじゃなかったら変だわ
お前の突発的な反抗だ解決するための選択肢に他の方法がないだけなんだ
Yeah, she feels desperate and guilty right now, and she's caught in the act. She is just a child at the end of the day, and now she's being confronted about it. She'd really just be LARPing as like a cunning adult. Like, she is not an Elsa. At the end of the day, it's a little girl that has all these insecurities, and now she's being confronted about it. But like, Subaru is like, listen, I'll listen to you. Let's work this
解
out.
決するための選択肢に他の方法がないだけなんだ
Also, what's preventing Gluttony from just switching the TV channels and killing MEILI right now? And then riding in Subaru's arms, Subaru was here. That's the tricky part. Because, like, I don't know what the limitations, restrictions is. Gluttony seems to be always watching. Just phasing in convenient timing just to fuck up Subaru's life, because they probably know that because of Return by Death, there's not really any way to, like, end him. So I'm going to make your life a misery and have everyone turn against you or whatever, and then have you just live a nightmare. But, like, maybe Gluttony finds this, like, interesting of, like, oh, a new development. I wonder what's going on.
殺人は
Have
癖
it.
になるから
Title drop last season.
分かったよにわあなたに私の何が分かるっていうの
Well, actually, we know a lot. We know a lot. Damn, that book gave us a lot. In fact, maybe we should go read that book again.
わかるよメイリー俺にはおけど、ひょっとしたら俺よりお前のことを分かってるやつはこの世に2人といないかもしれんヒルテそれがお前が俺を殺そうとした理由だろ
Oh, okay. Simple revenge. Vengeance for her, you know, sister. I see it. I thought that maybe she was already over, or maybe she was just never really that attached. I thought maybe Gluttony just did something in the form of Nubaru and talking to MEILI, but it sounds like, you know, that version of Subaru was like whispering shit of like, hey man, like, are you really fine with this? Like Elsa died. Hey, go bring that shit with Garfield. What the fuck is this our problem? If anything, I feel like we're victims of Elsa. It just, what the hell?
お前が俺を殺そうとした理由だろ。
分かった風に言わ
Authority of sloth right now. Can we? We have a whip. We have a whip. Unseen hand. I don't know. I don't think he can activate unseen hand right now. It'd be cool if he instinctively uses it though.
分かった風に言わせない
Really? Splat?
エルザ・クランヒルテは
Really? Damn. Hold up. What did she say? I won't let. She cries. Anyone understand me? Like they understand me. Because of the identity issues she had, an interesting complex of growing up with animals and beasts and always mimicking and mirroring other people. She never had a sense of self. And now that Subaru is actually piercing through her soul and understanding who she is, it's making her feel very vulnerable. And she would rather die than be in a situation like that? Like, what is this?
エルザ・クランヒルテは
We've seen this before.
連れ帰れともらうわ
Elsa booty! Believe it or not, there was a girl like this at my high school. She was clearly not okay. Like, she would start growling. You're 17 years old. We're like in grade 11 now. Like, you're not a fucking chuny kid anymore, and she's still growling. Like, I went to elementary school with her, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Anyways.
私もあまり服装に随分と変わっているわね。血の気の多いこととの名前みたいよ。そのボロけど呼び名がないと不便だから。
Damn, even her name is something that's just, hey man, it was just on a name tag. Just take it. It's kind of sad. It's actually kind of just sad, man.
もしれないけど呼び名がないと不便だから。そう呼ぶことにするわね。
Like, if this shit said made in China, I think it should be called made in China. MEILI. Made in China.
あなたはメイリー。私はそう呼ぶことにするわね。
Alright.
なんて言いやがるんなら
Capella.
私がしつけてやろうじゃねえですか。ダメってもんですからね。
Just kind of funny how she just tossed that toad. Capella just always has such a sinister, monstrous aura around her, man.
ってもんですからね。
Correcting MEILI. That laugh. That laugh. Aoyuki just having a field day with Tanya and Capella. Obviously not many Capella lines, though.
エルザ・クランヒルテは憎たらしい。
It's dangerous.
寒いのかしら。
She lets her.
たいからやめてちょうだい。
It tickles. Please stop it. She's so kind about this, and she the way that she takes care of MEILI is actually so endearing. Like, she's actually such a big sister. And also, remember, bites to the neck, right? Very dangerous zone for someone like Elsa.
やめてちょうだい。仕事を参考にした。
Ooh. Oh! No. I did the same thing. I did the same thing last time. I was like, nope. Appa guy is not bald. This is from Steins Gate. This is the landlord downstairs. Nope.
エルザを参考にした。喋れるようになった。
Appa theory. Forbidden Appa theory.
エルザをいた。
Just
服
copying.
のセンスはエルザを参考にした。
Yeah. Surprised that they didn't put her in the actual Elsa costume though. What the fucking...
をエルザには内緒にした。
So she copied the identity and kept it a
エ
secret.
ルザ・グランヒルテは おぞまし
Dreadful
面倒だか
woman.
ら髪を編んでくれる
Aww.
メイリーけれど
Meili don't care.
聞いているわ。本当にズボラよね。
It's actually so creepy how her speech pattern and everything just changed entirely to match Elsa. And I wonder if Elsa noticed. For sure she must have, right? Unless it was like such a gradual, slow process. And listen, you hang around people and you say stuff and they kind of catch on to your sense of humor and your, your words that you use. And yeah, okay, right? But this girl is just LARPing so hard.
聞いているわ。本当にズボラ。
I wonder what kind of book they're reading. Creepy. Kind of reminds you of Witch Hat Atelier with the brim caps. Oh god, Elsa. That outfit is insane. That was cute. Nom.
アグ
Agoo.
おかしな子ね
Agoo.
自分の中で大きくなってから消えな
She
い
got
で
so
ほしかっ
attached.
た。とんでもなく憎たらしい自分の人生の一部で
Yep.
一部というよりはあまりに大きすぎる。それを暴かれるぐらいなら踏み荒らされるぐらいなら
I would avenge her!
メイリー・ポートルートは
Disappear entirely? Because like if I just think about like the themes presented and how she just copies Elsa, how she's such a big role in her life and she disappears, who is she mirroring anymore? Who is she like actually living? It's not like that she's living for anymore, but it feels like her entire identity basically is gone. There's no one to mimic and follow and just be a part of. This is causing an identity crisis. Never really thought of it like that. And now the whole theme of Subaru also with the identity crisis and the memory loss, right? It all really ties in really well. Like everyone, and there's Julius too. Like this, everything about this arc is everyone is having just an identity crisis.
メイリー・ポートルートはおとなしく終わらせてもらった方がずっと。
けど人の
Wow!
家に上がるときは靴を脱ぐのに他人の心にはズカズカと上がり
I don't fucking want to hear it from people saying Subaru can't use his whip because this is Nubaru now. Bro, the fucking muscle memory, there's gotta be some part of it that's gonna be consistent. Like this is tricky to literally just tie that shit, jump down and catch her in time with this is insane.
けど人の家に上がるときは靴を脱ぐのに
This reminds me when we got fucked up by Sirius. I think we were pissing our pants too. Do you remember that? Like, no, that wasn't the whip though. I believe it was with her own fucking like chain, like barbed wire shit, and we were just dangling.
夏木家のカーフーなんだ
The Natsuki.
を脱ぐのに
Wait.
人の家に上がると上がり込むのが夏木家のカーフーなんだ
And this part is not LARPing though. Like this is just him. This is literally like the, Natsuki Subaru that he remembers back home. I think that everyone should be fucking taking off shoes though. God damn, bro. If you don't take off your shoes when you go into someone's house, what's wrong with you? Now there is an interesting logic that I was proposed to the other day, and it was not the other day. It was that what if they have stinky feet, right? Like their socks, like the smell, like it's so fucking bad that it's better to actually have shoes on than not. Like okay, I kind of understand that.
家のカーフーなんだ
Listen, I get it. There's a lot of like references and callbacks to like a lot of previous moments, but like it's gonna be impossible if I entertain every single fucking line that is like a small little reference to previous content, okay? I get it. There's a lot of parallels. There's a lot of things being said in the previous seasons and I'm trying my fucking best and you're trying to remind me, but it's like, I get it. just okay.
が夏木家のカーフーなんだ復讐したかったのか
Well, take it up with Garfield.
仮にそうだったんだ
とは望んでない。
Yeah.
それは分かってるわ。で、お兄さんは私を助けようとするの。
This is crazy grip strength right now. He tied it around a knot around the hand. Now this is the hand also, with like the cursed shit going on. Yeah. So I don't know like the pain tolerance and everything, but like, fuck. They're having a whole ass conversation like, goddamn, how are we gonna get up right now too?
助けようとするの。
お前がいなくなったらほとんど何も覚えてない俺の
The Lollymancer.
メイリーお前が自分の感情を持て余してるここ
Amelia?
ですぐに出せるようなもんじゃないだからこの場は俺に預けろ悪くならないように俺は努力するくれるなら
Elsa. Speaking of Elsa. from a totally different series. This is Emilia, right?
お前もそうしたいと思ってくれるなら
信じられないわ。得るもの。
だったら俺との約束じゃなくて、俺たちとお前の約束にしよう。
私もちゃんと聞いてたから約束の承認よ。
So, improv? Emilia instincts? Do we plan stuff? There's gotta be a plan. There's no way that like Emilia just showed up in time, right? Yeah, yeah.
だよエミリアちゃん、正直生きた心地がしなかった。
それはこ
Imagine someone slips on the icy stairs and just dies. That would be such a stupid death, but I would laugh so hard.
正直生きた心地がしなかった。
それはこっちのセリフ。まさか一緒から。
Doki doki.
お姉さん、聞いて。
危なくなったら助けてほしいって。
Another target to get rid of. No, MEILI has been corrected. Now she's like, wow, I don't need to kill these people. You know, like, Subaru is here trying to help me no matter what, and he understands, and I understand that my crashing out over Elsa, else this is something else I don't want, but like, when she's like, no witnesses.
聞いて、メイリー。スバルの言ったこと、私は信じてる。私たちを信じて。
Cool, cool.
この砂の塔は、あなたが大きな何かを決めるに、もっと広い場所で答えを探して。私たちもすごく頑張るから。
エルザのこと忘れたくないわ。
You don't have to.
必要なんかない。ただまあ。
If only Elsa haunted MEILI like how Elsa haunted Garfield. Like, goddamn, I think she could use it right
この
now.
ことを忘れる必要なんかない。やり方だけは真似しないでほしいかな。
The belly cutting.
そう、無事に片付いたのね。悪くない仕事ぶりだわ。褒めてあげる。
Thank you? Not bad. It's acceptable result.
悪くない仕事ぶりだわ。褒めてあげる。言う必要はないかも。君たちの帰りを待っていたよ。本当に。
Next op found, Ram and Anastasia. Good one, good one. Call her out on that.
本当に言う必要のない話ね。
I wish she would have said Sugoku here
必
too.
要のない話ね。自重なさい、エキドナ。この
Called
体
out.
は好ましいね。
Yeah. Okay, Echidna. This is Echidna. She's a sub.
体を操っているのが僕だと分かった途端にこの態度だ。好ま
Punish
し
me
いね。
more.
の頼みだからぐっとこらえたかしら。
Huh?
スバルの頼みだからぐっとこらえたかしら。
Okay, okay, okay.
いいんすか？お日様を死なせようとしたことっすよ。本当に
Shala's bringing up a lot of good points. You know what? She's like, yeah, like, you sure we should be doing this? Well, I don't think MEILI's gonna be crashing out anymore. I mean, if she did, I feel like this entire episode's kind of meaningless, and then it's the theme would be, I guess, people don't change, and that we should not be giving, you know, MEILI like a second, third chance, and she should just be disposed of. But I don't think that's the way that topic's gonna go through the story. I think that just with all what's happened today and all the developments, like, this is good progress, and she's gonna be, you know, punished and get better.
でもお日様、本当にいいんすか？お日様を死なせよう。
It's a good concern.
いいんだよ。
And then she just kills fucking Subaru and Emilia afterwards. No, it's too late now. By this point, everyone knows MEILI just gonna crash out and kill everyone in this room now. Now, if that actually happened, holy fuck. I think that would be such an insane, like, problem that we would have to solve. But again, that's so ridiculous. I don't think it's gonna happen.
だよ。お咎めならメイリーは先に受けたんだ。でも、そのなんでお咎めあげてなかったから
She needs
こんな感じなん
parents,
だよ。
guidance.
それを送ってもらうぞ。
おしもすか？
She's getting corrected. I just find it funny that MEILI's getting corrected now and like taught and disciplined, you know, when she was just acting so like, again, like Elsa, acting as if she is above everyone else in this cunning, you know, seductive like voice and speech pattern, and she was just like a LARPing child, and now she's like being told what to do.
そりゃそうだろう。この塔にいる全員が教科書だぜ。お手本にならないようなこと。
本当にっすか？お日様と
Chill, chill, chill.
ちゃんと真人間に育ててみせ
Good God!
裸のお姉さん育ててみせに育てて人間に育てて人間に育てて人間に育て
Yeah, I forgot the amount of just titty physics that exist for Shala. It's actually unreal.
また変なこと
彼女のことは問題ない。そう受け取っていいのか。
そうなるかは俺たちの背中を見て育つメイリー次第。
And you know what? If MEILI is again just a reflection of other people because she copies, you know what? Like, as long as we're providing a good example, should be amazing. I wonder who she's gonna take after. Maybe a piece from everybody. You know, I think it'd be really cute if MEILI just kind of took after Emilia and became such a sweet, innocent girl.
俺たちの背中を見て育つメイリー次第。かっこ悪い背中は見せられ
Good
ないぜ。
guy.
はいというわけか。それなら任せてほしい。
期待してるぜ。お前の分しかねえんだ。
That was good. That was like he doesn't know the problem right now with Julius, but just calling him a knight and giving this kind of compliment, it feels like we've kind of like it's kind of like we're over it. Even though again there's like a disconnect in like the communication.
男親は俺とお前の分しかねえんだ。
Two dads.
おえまいね。
That's rare. That is so rare. Ram would actually smile. I just love how Ram always goes to the side and just listens to the conversation Aura farming on the right. She did that multiple times. She just straight up like refuses to be part of the group, and she's like, yeah, I get it, Ram. You're so cool. You're so different.
中を見て次第。もっか男親は俺とお前の分しかねえんだ。
ならば。
Talking about what awaits. The end? Not yet? Not yet? Bro, when are we gonna see the goddamn watchtower above the sky? What's going on? Why are the clouds always obscuring it? What lies above? I need to know.
提案なんだけど、俺の記憶のことは一旦置いとかないか。くれるのはすげえ嬉
Shala has completely taken MEILI hostage.
しいよ。てるやつはいないだろ。要はこの塔と俺のなくした記憶には関連性があるってこと。
Well, again, I'm just kind of working backwards from the whole gluttony thing, right? And I feel like this would have still happened no matter what setting it was. But for sure, the library, the Book of the Dead, the memories stuff, right? I'm sure that's gonna play into gluttony as well. If this is not gluttony at all, what are we doing? I would have to really question like my media literacy and like am I really fucking understanding this show?
るための条件を満たしていけば、おのずとその鍵が手に入る。そういうことかい？
そういうこと。
Another question I have is, why? How is gluttony in here like that? When did they get in here? Were they just camping? This place has crazy security. Shala just activates as a Terminator. Yet gluttony just seems to be able to just exist. Now, there is, again, we were talking about shape-shifting. It's not really shape-shifting per se, because like when Rui was, I remember, changing from that zesty dude at the end of season 3 to back to Rui, like it's like the screen shattered. The screen fucking shattered, and there was like a different domain that we see in the opening, right? We see that every time, right? When Subaru is in front of Rem, and it's like a separate domain that she just exists in, and she can just pop in and out. So I was talking, so I was like, but beyond that, there's also possession, where seemingly gluttony is talking as Subaru, not like changing form. So it's like there's a shape-shifting component, there's a possessing component. There seems to be a different domain where they kind of exist that can bypass this security existence. It's very odd.
そういうことかい？
そういうこと。だけど。
So I guess like where I'm gonna go with that of how they got in is they got in because Julius and Rem and anyone that has been impacted by gluttony before, or think of it like I don't even know what analogy I could give, but basically they are portals. I don't know if portals is the right word. Basically, people that have been affected by gluttony can basically tap into them whenever they want or not, and therefore there was no need to travel all the way here. We simply just like they got in because of the connection with the gluttony. You know what I mean?
だけど、もちろん俺もこのままでいいことを果たしたいんだ。
Okay.
今回は辛くても我慢する。
And the Ripper!
私にもスバルのことを一番心配するのぐらい許してね。
Oh, okay. That's It's cool to see whenever Emilia actually like shows initiative and wants to like help and actually becomes kind of like very, I wouldn't say possessive, but like shows how much she cares about him like that.
言いたいことはエミリアが言ったかしら
He's so reckless, everyone cares.
具体的にはどうするんだい？
You're gonna fight Raid and you're gonna beat him. How are we gonna get over that? How are we gonna do that? He needs to, it seems like again the theme is he needs to let go of his like precious knightly honor and be more of a savage and what like Yuli the mercenary could be, rather than, you know, be held back by his chivalry. And then Reed was also just kind of talking about that of like, hey, when he started to fight more like a savage, he was like, oh man, that's more like it. Like until Julius gets over his identity crisis that's holding him back, like I don't know, man.
具体的にはどうするんだい？
とにかくまずは試験を突破しなくちゃならねえ。が苦手なもんを見つけるのが一番手っ取り早いだろ。
His weakness is women, fan service. I mean, the titties literally was what kind of got him off guard.
の本がないか。みんなで探しに行かないか。
Yeah, again. And then that's also the plan he had, right? That's the assumption I had. It's like right after Julius and Subaru kind of had a breakup and he went down and then had the conversation with Ram and then he looked at a sideway, right? He's like, that's most likely what he was doing. And in that process, then he got jumped by Gluttony.
の本がないか。
That's gonna be a crazy flashback. But dude, I have zero expectations that they're gonna actually answer key questions. Like, give me backstories of people from 400 years ago. Give me the Echidna, like, hero party. Like, what were they up to? Show me Flugel and Satala and their designs and everything. They're not going to. They're not fucking gonna show that, man.
ないか。みんなで探しに行かないか。
Alright. That is ReZero. We're back. Dude, the hiatus was actually... It's not really a hiatus. I guess it was like a break. Core 2 came back so fucking quick, just like that, and we better appreciate every week, because every time ReZero comes back, it just disappears that fast too. It was like that in Season 3 as well. Like, Core 1 happens, I'm like, what, that's it? And then we have to wait, and then Core 2 came in, and that's it? Like, fuck. This is the, I wouldn't say redemption part, but there is clearly a pattern where the first bulk of every arc is the downfall. We get introduced to a new arc and all the problem happens and we're just kind of stuck suffering. And then near the end of like the halfway point, what happens? There's some sort of hope. We hit rock bottom. There's some sort of new light, some hope. Subaru has developed. There's help coming on. And then what happens to Core 2? It is a fucking ride to the top. We just be winning. Everything just fucking works out and all the suffering comes in such a great pop-off moment and we feel so relieved, and I'm excited to see exactly how we're going to be doing all that. I don't really have an answer how to beat Raid, but I guess we're just going to read the book and see what's going to happen. That backstory is going to be something else. This episode, I think, did a wonderful job just reiterating the themes of what this arc is. It's about identity memory problems, not just with Julius, not just with Subaru, MEILI. There's a lot of people involved and they have like an identity crisis, and Subaru right now being able to do all of this, it's because he's him. Like without any of the development and the growth from arcs 1 to 3, and that's all cleansed just with Core 1 stuff. Like, it's actually shocking how he is talking like this and finding, you know, solutions. But if you think about Arc 1, even then, Subaru was kind of always like this. So it's cool to see how, like, he still got that dog in him. MEILI has been corrected. She's now going to found, like, a newfound inspiration by listening to and watching the role models of others. Ram has been conquered. God damn, she is such a fucking feisty bitch. But you match her energy, she just might respect that back. Julius and Subaru, it's still kind of iffy, but there was a good moment where, you know, we're two dads now and we have a daughter. Maybe an adoptive daughter is exactly the thing we needed to save this doomed yaoi, actually. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlists for more content, and until next time, take care.